Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Hockey season is winding down for the Lincoln Stars. Our final home game is Friday, April 12th, as we take on the Sioux City Musketeers at 7:05 at the Icebox. It's Fandemonium all night long as we salute our great fans with prizes throughout the game. Don't miss out on your last chance to catch the Stars take the ice this regular season. Purchase your tickets now at LincolnStars.com.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
I called. You didn't return the call. Called a couple times yesterday. No, nothing.
But I did try to hold it. I called first, and then I got this. I don't know where Sip was. If you're in the bathroom, I get he goes, hey, hang tight. I'm writing right now. And I don't know. I'm like, well, why are you whispering to me? He said it just like that. Hey, sit tight on that one. I'm writing right now. And I'm like, what is he doing? Is he in the bathroom or what? Where are you at?
Can you give us the scoop on what happened?
Yeah, where were you when I called you? Because I did call you back. Hang tight. Hang tight. I'm writing.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
Spring often marks the beginning of severe weather, which can lead to power outages. LES wants you to be prepared before the storm. Restock your emergency kit. Update your info with LES, and if you encounter an outage, report it at les.com/report.
Whether you're looking for a place to stay for a concert at PBA, a Nebraska home game, or just a night on the town, the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket is the place for you. Enjoy an evening at one of many restaurants or bars within a short walking distance. Business travelers at the hotel will enjoy free high-speed internet access, a 24-hour business center, and large in-room workstations. And check out the Bistro, where you'll enjoy healthier food and beverage options, as well as high-tech conveniences. Book your room today at the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
I think about all the infrastructure that got built up behind the scenes by Coach Osborne, that Coach Solich took over, and then some of that infrastructure was eroded. Matt Rule still has to prove this, but I think Matt Rule's style is that, yeah, he'd like the infrastructure in place, but I think Matt Rule has the personality to do everything in his power to bend it to the way he wants it.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bakovic.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppels Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Bob, you get some, I can't even hear myself. Come on, Bob.
Get y'all mind right, man. I come back to the show, you all nervous. You ain't ready to go.
We can barely hear Vershawn there a little bit.
Let me know you miss me. Can you hear me? Check 1, 2.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Loud and clear?
Yeah.
Good. I got some bones to pick right away. Bob, get in the middle of the camera. I got to have you in the middle. Get your adjustments going before I start this doggone show. Been a crazy 5 days for the captain. Crazy 5 days. Are you ready, Terrell?
Yeah.
Before I tell you about my crazy 5 days, I got a bone to pick with you.
With who?
You.
What are you talking about, man? Did you
How?
listen to the show yesterday?
How in the world? Let me just say this again. Did you skip school to go watch Days of Our Life?
Oh yeah.
How'd you
I
do
love
it?
Days of Life, huh?
How'd you do it?
I don't know. I just checked in and checked out.
Where did you go to watch Days of Our Life?
Over on what street was that? Over at E-Nut and Smut House. There's a whole bunch of us.
there was a whole group of guys.
Oh
watching
yeah,
Days of Our
it
Lives.
wasn't just one or two. It was like 5 or 6 guys over there.
Oh wait, you're not talking high school. You're talking college.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that you guys were getting together for Days of Our Life parties?
Yeah. Stefano DeMero was a bad man back then.
You know, I used to thought you was a tough guy, but I know under all that toughness, you just a little soft batch cookie.
All right.
He just likes drama. Soap operas. I mean, I watched a few myself with my mom. Well, my mom watched them, so I had to watch it. But yeah, they're pretty good.
Well,
and I'm waiting on Bonanza to come on or something like that. I'm waiting on,
when you're forced to watch it because grandma and grandpa said you got to, that's different. But when you skip out of college courses, it's a whole different perspective on.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Come on now, or seriously, what were you guys eating while you watched this Days of Our Life?
See, we was poor in college, so it was like some Roman noodles. So I'm
amused and I don't know what to say about you right now. Now I know where the softer side comes from. It comes from your love of soap operas. Now I know where the drama comes from. You're actually a soap opera character. Days of the Black Shirt.
that's not a good character, but
okay.
Hey, but I'm a bad man on Saturday though, so I don't think you want to mess with me on Saturday because it don't come on. It don't come on Saturday, and so I'm mad. So that's how I play the game. I'm playing that way because Days of Our Lives doesn't come on the weekend. So now I got to take it out on somebody. Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Not a 7-day show.
That's the secret. That's the secret sauce right there.
That's the secret sauce.
We're playing while Days of Our Lives supposed to be on. So
now let me ask you a question. Have you guys ever even seen O.J. Simpson play football?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's old enough too.
The Juice, USC and the Bills.
Yeah.
Bach, you have what they call a smart TV that you carry around every day.
Yeah.
I'm going to employ you and encourage you to go watch you some Juice. So when we talk about the Juice in one of these segments, you know how good the Juice was as a football player.
Well, I can look it up in his stats. I know he's the 21st in the nation or 21st all time in the NFL as a rusher. And a Heisman Trophy winner. So I know him as Nordberg, but that's fine.
Yeah, you know him as Nordberg.
Yeah.
Stats don't give him the justice I think that he's due.
Yeah.
I just don't. I think if you watch him, you'd be like, you have a greater appreciation for running backs, first of all. And then you'll say, okay, if this guy is number 21, how far is the guy that we got to find that could even come close to that guy? You see what I'm saying? It gives you a measuring stick, if you will. But I remember where I was when this whole OJ deal came down. That was 1994, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was in the union. So you can kind of understand how that went at that point. I was in
they got a game. They got a game room in the reunion.
Well, it's the union, not the reunion, but it wasn't the reunion yet. But at the union,
yeah, there was like TVs up. You guys were watching in there.
Yeah. The TVs are up, all and everybody. It was packed. I mean, it was a lot of people in there, white, black. You know what I mean? And the let's just say it was mixed reviews in there. How about I say it like that? And it was just kind of crazy at the time, but when you look back as a grown person, there's so many. I don't know. I don't even want to get into that whole shebang. I just want to say that I remember where I was when that came down. I was in the student union, and that was a monumental time in my life to see the divide, right, of people, right? For Black people, it was as if we won the Super Bowl, and I think for white people, it was as if
speak for yourself now.
Well, I'm just saying, for some of my white friends, that's what we had.
I'm just saying, don't tell me it was like winning the Super Bowl or something. But
for some people, it was. They was cheering. We was cheering. What are you talking about? You don't remember that?
Yeah, I was in junior college, so.
Well, I was in college, and I remember a lot that happened in college. I wasn't drinking like that in college to forget. So that was just a monumental time, and it was a time that I think for us, I think we had won a championship at that point. I think, or no, we hadn't won it yet. I think it brought that situation for our football team, brought the Black and the white players closer together. And that when that situation happened, you know what I mean? What year was the Million Man March? Do you remember that?
I don't know.
Was that around that same time? Because there was some
2001 or something too.
No, it was when I was playing. It was during the time I was playing. The first one,
Million Man March.
The Million Man March, the first one. But I'm just saying,
looks like 95.
Yeah, there was racial divide going on in the at the time. It was stuff going on, and so for a football team who we are exposed to this stuff that's going on, you could almost use that as fuel to go at each other, or you can use that as fuel to become one. And I think Coach Osborne, I talk about this all the time. We would come in meeting room after we got through with lunch, and Coach Osborne would come in there and he says, we're looking a lot segregated in the lunchroom. And so he told us to sit with somebody we didn't know to get to know him. Terrell, was you there for that?
Yeah, Rashawn.
Why you say it like that? You act like that wasn't a great time in your life too.
It was, because I was chasing the chip. I wasn't worried about no Million Man March. I tell you that.
I wasn't worried about the Million Man March. You just missed the point. The point was, at a time where things were kind of volatile, right? Our team could have separated when that type of stuff goes on. Rodney King, what year was that? You understand? But we used that, and I thought Coach Osborne did a great job as the man, as the coach, as the psychologist that he was, by identifying that, seeing that, and then dealing with it before it becomes a problem. Period. That's what head coaches do. They have vision. They visualize things that could happen on their team or to their players or to their coaches, and then they adjust accordingly. So I'm just simply saying, I brought that up when I was listening to you guys, and I was thinking about where I was during this OJ thing. I just thought about all of that type stuff, where that could have divided our football team, but it brought us closer together. So that's what I'm saying. Now, Terrell, you got something to say to that? You go right ahead, buddy.
No, sir. I'm here to talk sports, sir.
Well, I'm here to talk whatever.
Rest in peace, OJ.
Thank you, Nate Turner. Put that up on the screen, Bach, for us, man. The great Nate Turner chiming in. He's listening. That's what great head coaches do. I didn't say it. The great Nate Turner said it. That's what great directors do. That's what great anybody that leads men or women, for that matter, if they're a leader, they lead their team in a fashion that puts their team in the best possibility to win or to be successful. Winning ain't always successful. It's how you win, how you lose. Now, winning shows what you've done over all this practice time that we putting in, all of this NIL money that we putting in, this transfer portal, all of these facilities, the new locker room, which is second to none, the new weight room, which looks like a Taj Mahal, where the front of the glass of the weight room, all of them, the length of the weight room will come up, and the boys can go straight out to the practice field from the weight room. Amazing. How much you think that costs?
Pretty penny.
Yeah, well, all of that goes into it, right? We're missing one ingredient. You know what it is, Bach?
Some W's.
Well, that's the result of what's missing. Black shirt, before we go, you know what that is that's missing? We got all the facilities. We got the coaches. We got the fans. We got everything we need for our car to run, but one thing.
Some gas.
We don't have gas. You know what the gas is, Bach?
I don't know.
The players. They got to be all gas, no brakes. Collisions all day, every day. Go turn on some Terrell Farley and see how much gas that joker was on. Have you ever seen somebody on the gas when you're trying to get away from something? Oh, you guys are slow. 93.7. It's the Captain Show. It's good to be back. We'll talk a little bit about why I was gone. But I tell you what, leave people's dogs alone. 93.7 The Ticket, Captain Show. We'll be right back.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
If the week's been too hectic to even think about dinner, or your family can't handle one more night of leftovers, then it's time to let Hog Wild do the cooking. Hog Wild's family packs are one heck of a good deal for a complete barbecue meal loaded with all the smoked meats, tasty sides, buns, and sauces you need to feed your family. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Buckle up and hang on. This is going to be a good one.
The fans of Kansas Speedway know how to have a good time. One that celebrates fantastic finishes and family-friendly facilities. Trading paint.
We got feuding
and tailgating tradition. Burnouts, beer, and barbecue. Oh, it'll for sure be a good time, and you are all invited. NASCAR weekend at Kansas Speedway, May 4th and 5th. Get your tickets now at KansasSpeedway.com.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Whether you're looking for a place to stay for a concert at PBA, a Nebraska home game, or just a night on the town, the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket is the place for you. Enjoy an evening at one of many restaurants or bars within a short walking distance. Business travelers at the hotel will enjoy free high-speed internet access, a 24-hour business center, and large in-room workstations. And check out the bistro, where you'll enjoy healthier food and beverage options, as well as high-tech conveniences. Book your room today at the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket.
Hockey season is winding down for the Lincoln Stars. Our final home game is Friday, April 12th, as we take on the Sioux City Musketeers at 7:05 at the Icebox. It's Fandemonium all night long as we salute our great fans with prizes throughout the game. Don't miss out on your last chance to catch the Stars take the ice this regular season. Purchase your tickets now at LincolnStars.com.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
Mike Minner, what's up, bro?
When you look at Dylan, you're looking at quarterbacks that kind of come around once every 20 years. And this is a kid I'm looking at, I don't know how old he is, 17, 18 years old. And he is already directing things that 17, 18-year-old kids should not even know. Changing the line protection. Okay, guys, I don't know where we've been 2 weeks of practice. Come on, man. Well, we got guys in the National Football League that can't do that.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
I called. You didn't return the call. Called a couple times yesterday. No, nothing.
But I did crickets. Hold it. I called first, and then I got this. I don't know where Sip was. If you're in the bathroom, I get the. He goes. He answers. He goes. Hey, hang tight. I'm writing right now. And I don't know. I'm like, well, why are you whispering to me? He said it just like that. Hey, sit tight on that one. I'm writing right now. And I'm like, what is he doing? Is he in the bathroom or what? Where are you at?
Can you give us the scoop on what happened there,
where
Sip?
were you when I called you? Because I did call you back. Hang tight. Hang tight. I'm writing.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Back with Vershawn Jackson. Powered by Power on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Go ahead, Terrell. You running the show.
No, you go ahead. What's up? What you gotta tell us about your don't mess with people dogs. What happened?
Well, so Thor is big now. He's right at 100 pounds. So he's not little Thor anymore. And he patrols with an iron thumb. So, and his bark will scare you. It scares me at times if I don't know the bark is coming and he just belt out one of those big barks, right? And now I got a 6-foot privacy fence, so you can't really see him. You could just hear him, and you hear him jumping up on the fence. Well, I go out. Usually, every time I come in or out, he lets me know, hey, how you doing? Come walk me, do something, come feed me. He didn't do anything. So I went out and I looked. He hadn't eaten. And so I was like, that's odd. And I put some more dog food in there. But he was still kind of okay. He wasn't lethargic. And I come out the next day and he won't get up. He won't eat. He won't get up. So I'm doctoring on him, of course. You think you're a doctor or whatever the case may be. And I'm doctoring on him. And none of the doctor remedies that you get off of YouTube or the deal is working. So you take your dog to the vet, because that's what you do. So, I don't know. Dogs become a part of the family. He's about to be 2. So it's been 2 years. And to see my dog where he couldn't walk, He couldn't get up, and the look on his face of help, it did something to me that I don't know. It hadn't, that type of stuff. I haven't lost people like that in a while in my family. So just to see him in that type of pain and to know that he couldn't depend on, there's nothing that he could do for himself. So take him to the emergency vet. They don't know what's going on with him. So now I don't want them to hook all the machines up to him. So, at this time he's kind of walking. So they give him some medication, take him home, take him to the vet again in the morning. They still don't necessarily know what's wrong. They're thinking now somebody tried to poison my dog.
Oh, wow.
Because he doesn't have parvo. His gums are good. Everything's good. He just she said, I've never seen a dog like that. And so you think in 3 days of just not doing anything but drinking a little bit of water, I mean, he lost weight, and you could just see it on him. And so she gave me some more different medication, different antibiotic, and it seemed that worked. Well, here's the deal with 100-pound dogs. They don't necessarily, when they're sick, like to open their mouth. So now I've got to pry his mouth open with my hands. And, there's always in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, just don't bite me, dude. I know you're in bad shape because he's growling. Just don't bite me. And I'm thinking, he ain't going to bite me. He ain't going to bite me. So I just finally pry his mouth open, put the peanut butter with the medicine on it, and shove it down his throat and close his mouth and hold it. And so I was going to let him stay in the house, but I didn't want to get my other dog sick if he had something crazy. So it was almost as if I took him on the porch. He didn't want to stay on the porch. It was almost as if he knew. He was like, nah, just take me back to the yard. So I took him back to the yard, and then, which would have been yesterday, last night, he actually was doing better. When I came, he gave me a little lightweight bark. This morning, I gave him some more medicine. And this morning, he met me at the door. So I don't think he's all the way there. I fed him a little bit of soft food. But I'm running my cameras back because my dog, it don't bother anybody. And he doesn't eat stuff. But I can't blame anybody and say that they did it on purpose, because unless they run some extensive tests, they don't necessarily know what's in his system. And I'm not, as long as he's shaking back, I don't want to pay $1,500 for the test. I mean, as long as he recovers and becomes the dog that I knew, which he's doing, I'm good, but I don't know. I thought he was going to die. So, that was just a tough situation for me to have a dog that's vibrant as he is, and then you go out and he can't walk or do anything. It did something. So, yeah, that was my day. But I'm happy to say he's recovering. So, Thor's okay.
That's good to hear. Yeah.
Bob, would you spend $1,500 for your dog?
Maybe not to define.
I would,
find that
Bob.
one out. Not to find that.
Save
I
his
would
life?
for something. Just save his life.
Yeah.
No, not to save his. That wasn't to save his life.
That was just
that
to
was
figure
to
out
find
what
out.
diagnosis
You know what I'm saying? I guess to find out what's in his system.
That's why you should have insurance on your dog.
Oh, you can have health insurance?
Doggy
Yeah,
insurance.
dog health insurance.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
When that start?
Head on down to Petco. They've got an option for you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't get any money from Petco or different. There's different ones.
Is your dog insured?
I don't do it. Did you do? You insure your dogs? Yeah.
How much is it, Terrell?
I don't take care of the bills.
I know it's not that much. I know people that have done it and say, yeah, well worth it, because it's like, you pay whatever it is per month, but you miss the big bill. We all know how insurance works, but he said it was well worth it, especially as your dogs get older.
Well, it's well worth it. I mean, I ain't gonna tell you what it cost me. It did cost me some money. You go to emergency vet, that's gonna cost. Then you go back to the vet, that's gonna cost. My point is, you raise something up from I got him when he was 10 weeks old. You remember when I used to bring him down? I can hold him in one hand. And you raise him all the way up. You feed him. You know how many bags of dog food this dude go through? Dog food costs me $55. So he goes through about a bag a month. That's $55. I've got 2 big dogs times 2. Okay. So you raise him up, you take care of him, you walk him, you teach him how to sit, how to lay down, how to fetch, do all the things that you teach a dog to do, how to patrol, how to know the difference between an intruder. You know, I like to have those type of dogs around me, you know, just in case an intruder tries to come in. And then he dies or you leave him. Which one's worse? Which one's worse?
Well, I for sure he prefers at least to be alive. But
yeah. I mean, if you left him, I didn't tell you what you left him to. That's how Trev Alvers made me feel. He did all of this stuff. And then he left us.
Notorious B.I.B. says maybe he ate that mouse you poisoned. Huh?
No.
He's some fan theories out there.
You think the mouse made it back outside? I think the mouse ate the poison, figured out he had to go get some air, and try to that's not how the poison works. Once the poison gets in the system, it blows them up, and they get all, you know, lethargic where they don't know what they're doing per se.
Could have been Speedy Gonzalez.
Listen, there's possums. He kills possums. He does all kinds of stuff. So I don't know what happened.
Probably could have got into it with a raccoon. Probably bit him. Something. Who knows?
He don't have any bite marks on him.
Oh, okay.
No, he's perfect. He don't have any bite marks on him. He's perfect.
You didn't feed him none of your cooking, did you?
No.
Okay.
I don't give dogs scraps.
Oh, okay.
That's for the country folks. Y'all feed y'all dogs with y'all the scraps.
I'm just saying, fed them some of your food.
But let's ask this question. Text line's open 402-464-5685. Do you feed your dogs table food or real dog food? Terrell, back home in Columbus, what y'all do?
Both.
Right, but they got so they got the scraps. But
my dog gets sick if he eats anything other than his dog food, so he's gonna stick to dog food.
You got a wuss of a dog there, Bach. What kind of dog you got, Bach?
He's a 5-pound Chihuahua. He was bred to be cute. I'm not necessarily after owning this dog, I'm not necessarily for breeding dogs too small. Because it does take a health impact on him, and it's tough. I mean, but
well, I do feed my dogs grain-free dog food.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I do. So I got 3 dogs, and it probably go through $100 worth of dog food a month.
Mm.
So because you don't give dogs cheap food. You don't. Kibbles and bits is not what you go to the store and feed your dog.
Well, there goes our kibbles and bits deal.
Yeah, well, whatever. I won't feed my dog, even old Roy. So
yeah, I don't either.
So you got to give him the good stuff. You got to give him the good stuff, Bach, or you'll be cleaning up all year.
Oh yeah.
Terrell, you the GOAT. Throw it the break, GOAT.
All right. We're on 1040 O Street. The Captain is back in the house. The Captain Show, 93.7. The fastest 2 hours in radio has begun. Go!
What I'm gonna do?
Are you ready to take your seating season to the next level? Now's your chance with Landmark Implement's early order program. Don't miss out on the best deals of the season on new John Deere air seeders and drills, including the N500C Central Commodity System. Experience the ease of operation with the new N500C's intuitive design, simplifying your seeding process and saving you valuable time in the field. Lock in the largest cash discount, snag the best financing rate, and ensure availability on a new drill. Contact your local Landmark location for full details and experience the Landmark difference.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, expecting lots of sunshine, but It will be windy. We'll see an action high around 63. Tonight, clear skies and a continued breeze with a low around 36. And tomorrow, we'll see lots of sunshine with lighter winds in the forecast and an action high around 72. Meteorologist Kyle Huck for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Whether you're looking for a place to stay for a concert at PBA, a Nebraska home game, or just a night on the town, the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket is the place for you. Enjoy an evening at one of many restaurants or bars within a short walking distance. Business travelers at the hotel will enjoy free high-speed internet access, a 24-hour business center, and large in-room workstations. And check out the bistro, where you'll enjoy healthier food and beverage options, as well as high-tech conveniences. Book your room today at the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Hey, Nebraska! Register today for the 40th Annual Cornhusker State Games, taking place July 11th through the 21st in Lincoln, Omaha, and other Nebraska communities. The Cornhusker State Games features 70 sports for athletes of all ages and abilities. Price increases are approaching, so register early and save. For details, go to cornhuskerstategames.com. Special thanks to Platinum Partner Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, delivering dependable insurance coverage for your auto, farm, and home for over 130 years. Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, always alongside you.
Sick of being upsold at gyms?
My guy, you're currently a base member? For $90 more, I can upgrade you to our Shred membership. For $130 more, you'll be a Swole member. And for just $300 more, you'll reach Sweat Platinum.
At Planet Fitness, you'll get energy without the upsell. Never pushy, always free fitness training and equipment for every workout. It's fitness that fits your budget. Join Planet Fitness for just $1 down and $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, April 12th. See Home Club for details.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Whether you like fishing together or fishing to get away, for the thrill of reeling in a big one, or just going out to have a good time, on the banks of your local pond, at a bend in a river, or on one of our many lakes and reservoirs, you'll always find the perfect place to cast a line, here, beneath Nebraska skies. Start planning your next fishing adventure today at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-2840.
Banking should feel personal, not intimidating. At Western National Bank, we're about real connections. Founded by two ordinary guys with an extraordinary vision to know each and every customer personally. Fees, they suck. Avoid all fees with Western National Bank's Compass checking account. No monthly fees, no minimum balances, and get this, 5.12 APY on the first $1,000. Open your Compass checking account online in 5 minutes or less at mywmb.com. Experience the difference with Western National Bank. Visit mywmb.com. Member FDIC.
Tanner's Bar and Grill is the perfect place to watch your favorite MLB teams this spring and summer, as well as Nebraska baseball. Enjoy Tanner's delicious hamburgers, chicken lips, and daily specials, and wash it down with one of their tons of options of beers. You'll never have an issue finding the game as there are TVs everywhere throughout the space. So get in early and grab your spot and settle in for an afternoon or evening of baseball at Tanner's Bar and Grill, 30th and Yankee Hill.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Gio, I think we got to make sure that I'm gonna do a little quiz segment. You guys ready?
Oh, we're ready.
I got a prize for whoever gets the most points. This is a quiz segment. It's me against you two. Ready for the first question?
Let's go.
Who was the first overall pick in the 1969 draft?
O.J. Simpson.
Bach, good. Who was the first player to have broken the 2,000-yard mark?
In where?
Football, rushing.
NFL,
college.
NFL.
O.J. Simpson.
Good job, Bach. You win
I'm off
again.
to a good start. I'm doing good.
We're a team, Bach. Don't forget that. You said me and
Right.
Bach against you, so I can use my life.
No,
You just said that, though. Didn't you say that?
I did,
Yeah,
but
I'm me against y'all. So
hold on. It's me because I'm giving you the questions, but I have a prize for whoever gets the most answer.
well, I was cheating off Bach paper, so I was.
You don't have a paper.
Well, he answered him. You said we was a
These
team.
ain't this is you guys didn't know I was going to do this. This ain't we didn't script this.
I'm just saying.
What
You said we was a team, didn't he, Bach?
He
Did
did
you hear
say we
that?
were a team.
Yeah. So I'm gonna guess me and Bach.
We're not a team.
We're not a team.
All right.
My question is against you guys, but you guys are okay. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
Competing.
All right. How many times did O.J. Simpson lead the NFL in rushing? How many
4.
seasons? Terrell, are you kidding me right now? You sure it's not scripted?
4.
How did you know?
Because I know O.J. Simpson, Othello James.
Okay. How many yards did O.J. Simpson average for his career in rushing per game? Ooh. Whoever gets the closest will win this one.
125.
Okay. What'd you say, Bob?
I'll go with 102.
Dang, Bob, do you not watch The Price is Right?
$1, Bob. I should have went 124.
$1.26.
126.
What did I say?
125.
Yeah, well, that's me.
Terrell, it's 143. But I'm saying, Terrell, you got to go over. You don't watch The Price is Right, do you?
No, I would have taken the under, but I would have said $1, Bob. But that's not a very good guess.
Yeah, he probably said 124. No doubt.
That's how I know you don't watch. You don't watch it, do you?
That was your show in college, huh?
Huh?
That was your show in
Yeah,
college.
that's on during the soap operas. Of course, I don't watch it.
You remember the man that used to fall off the cliff, the singing yayo, when he used to climb up the thing?
All right, here we go. Name these right now. It's 2-1, I think. Bach is with
No, it's
3
2 up. It's 2 up. I answered that. You said it was 143.
Fine, I'll let you cheat. Okay, it's 2-2.
Oh, did he say it was 143?
126.
I said you won.
I said 125.
Yeah.
And then I got the one before that.
Okay, referee. Referee is 2-2. It's 2-2, ref. Okay. So you get a point for naming every movie that O.J. Simpson played in.
Airplane 2.
Naked Gun 1, Naked Gun 2.
Oh, that's what I meant. Naked Gun.
Yeah, I was wondering what you talking about. Snoop. You ain't talking about O.J. Simpson.
The old movie, the old crazy movie. You never seen Airplane?
Was he in that one?
No, he was not in no Airplane movie called Airplane. Come on, Naked Gun series.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, well, give me commercials. Or TV shows.
Hurts. No, Hurts. I said it. Hurts.
Okay, Hurts. What else?
That's my
3-3.
How about-
Or no, 4-3. What
Was it,
else?
I don't know if it was Sunday Night Football or whatever when he was the sideline reporter. Was that one not listed on there?
Well, you're close, but you didn't get it right. You
Monday
gotta
Night
say it
Football.
right.
Sunday Night
There
Football.
you go.
The Monday Night.
Box up too.
This is bull.
What else? Huh?
I don't know.
You guys don't remember Dragnet? You do.
Dragnet
Terrell.
movie, yeah.
Yeah, you remember Dragnet. He was in Dragnet. And then and what about The Klansman?
Oh, the recent movie, huh?
No, 1974, The Klansman.
Okay, it's the older one. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't watch that one.
Yeah, that one's. I don't know about that one.
The Towering Inferno.
Oh, okay.
The Cassandra Crossing. Do you remember these movies? You can't, because I was only one. Capricorn 1. No? Okay. Well, we know he got the Hurts. Anyway, I just thought that when I think about O.J. Simpson, the person, O.J. was something. The not the man, the O.J. Simpson, the football player.
Mm-hmm.
The football player. Because when you look at his career statistics, the man played from 1969 to 79. Okay? 69 to 79. Let me ask you a question. If you carried the ball 2,404 times in the NFL, how many fumbles should you have?
20.
Yeah.
That's 20.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just giving a number.
What would that be like? 2 a year? That's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but that's like unheard of. No, he's like 62.
62 fumbles? Yeah.
Yeah. So you're talking 13 games. So 1969, he had 6 fumbles in 13 games. But he also had he only had 2 touchdowns in that game when he first started. But what's intriguing to me is when I look at from 1972 to about 1976, homeboy went 1,200, 2,000, 1,100, 1,800, 1,500, and you can't. That's pretty good. 1973 is when he averaged 143.1 yards a game.
Yeah,
Which I don't think
won the MVP that year.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever been done before. He was the fastest player to gain 1,000 yards in a season. Fastest player to gain 2,000 yards in a season. Okay. Hey, do I need to tell you about anything else with O.J. Simpson?
Would you put him in your top 10?
Oh, that's tough.
OJ is in top 10 easily.
For all
time running back.
Just
I'll put him in top.
pro,
Yeah.
Probably so. I mean, but I would want to, before I say that, I would want to at least like really look at it and give my list. I couldn't just. You can't do that. I mean, you think
I can name it right now. I can name it right now. My list.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. Start it off.
Go ahead. Start it off.
1, Barry.
Barry. Yep.
2, Emmett.
Okay.
3, Jim Brown.
Okay.
4. Ooh, 4.
I can name them all now.
LaDainian Thomason.
Okay.
5. My all-time list. Oh, Roger Craig, man. I don't care if he ain't in the Hall of Fame. Hey, he still is one of my top guys. You know. 7. Oh, 6.
Yeah, I'm about to say you've been 6.
6. Eric Dickerson. ED. Eric Dickerson. 7. I have to go. You got to go. Who ran Chris? What's his name for? Who? Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson.
Yeah, he ran for 2,000.
Chris Johnson? You mean to tell me you put Chris Johnson in there?
Yeah, I'm putting OJ 8. Oh, I'm just giving names. No.
Don't backtrack.
I put OJ in front of Chris. Okay. 8. I go Adrian Peterson.
Okay. I think there's one you're missing that you forgot.
No, don't say nothing.
Right,
Gail says number 9.
Yeah, there's one.
Come on, Bach. Come on, Bach. He's still missing people.
That's not the one I was talking about. Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Let's see.
Wait. How many is that? Is that 10?
That's
He's
9.
done at 10.
That's 9.
Well, you want to have not. You said you were going to put OJ in your top 10.
OJ's 7.
You got Gary,
OJ's,
Emmett, Jim Brown, Tomlinson, Craig, Dickerson, Johnson.
No, I
Adrian
took out Chris Johnson.
Oh,
you can't take out Chris
I
Johnson.
can. I can take out who I want to. This is my. You can't tell me what to do.
You can't. Once you got him in there, he's locked.
No, it's not
your
locked.
mindset.
No.
You went to a Chris Johnson.
I went with OJ at 7, AP at 8, Gail says at 9, and number 10. Oh boy. Let me see. I'm missing somebody.
You are.
Walter Sweetness.
There it is.
Sweetness. He should have been at number
he should be
number
higher,
3.
Yeah.
At least he's on my list.
No, you're done for. He was 10 on your list. You put one of the greatest running backs of all time at number 10.
I didn't put him at number 10. The list doesn't even matter who's on the list, as long as you make the list.
Yeah. Okay. So where's OJ on this list?
OJ 7.
You got 11 with Chris Johnson.
I took Chris Johnson out. You can't tell me. Look, you don't make the rules up, VJ. I said name 10, and there was no rules, so you can't make the rules.
Throw it to break so me and Bot can name our 10 as well.
All right, sorry, you Sweetness fans. I forgot about him earlier, but now I'm going to rearrange it and come back to 93.7, the ticket, 1040, O Street, Bach, the black shirt, and the captain. The first hour of the fastest 2 hours is gone. See you, bye.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Hockey season is winding down for the Lincoln Stars. Our final home game is Friday, April 12th, as we take on the Sioux City Musketeers at 7:05 at the Icebox. It's Fandemonium all night long as we salute our great fans with prizes throughout the game. Don't miss out on your last chance to catch the Stars take the ice this regular season. Purchase your tickets now at LincolnStars.com.
Sick of being upsold at gyms?
My guy, you're currently a base member? For $90 more, I can upgrade you to our Shred membership. For $130 more, you'll be a Swole member. And for just $300 more, you'll reach Sweat Platinum.
At Planet Fitness, you'll get energy without the upsell. Never pushy, always free fitness training and equipment for every workout. It's fitness that fits your budget. Join Planet Fitness for just $1 down and $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, April 12th. See Home Club for details.
Hey Husker Nation, Matt Davison here with 1890. It's an exciting time to be a Husker fan, and to keep that momentum going, we need your help. Nebraska has always been a leader in college athletics, and we're doing the same through name, image, and likeness. NIL is a unique opportunity for every Husker fan to have a direct impact on the success of our programs. Through 1890, 100% of your contribution goes to the student athletes. So go to 1890nebraska.com, choose your sport, become a member, and help the Huskers recruit and retain the best. Go Big Red.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-2840.
Whether you like fishing together or fishing to get away, for the thrill of reeling in a big one, or just going out to have a good time, on the banks of your local pond, at a bend in a river, or on one of our many lakes and reservoirs, you'll always find the perfect place to cast a line, here, beneath Nebraska skies. Start planning your next fishing adventure today at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Old School with DP and J.
So I knew that it was a crapshoot with the grown-up professionals at the highest level. Who's going to bet? I don't know whether the starting center's girlfriend broke up with him, whether his parents have groceries that week. I don't know whether his roommate and him had a fight. So why would I want to bet on that?
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
Mike Minner, what's up, bro?
When you look at Dylan, you're looking at quarterbacks that kind of come around once every 20 years. And this is a kid I'm looking at, I don't know how old he is, 17, 18 years old. And he is already directing things that 17, 18-year-old kids should not even know. Changing the line protection. Okay, guys, I don't know what we've been 2 weeks of practice. Come on, man. Well, we got guys in the National Football League that can't do that.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me short. Look at me short. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bakoven.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppels Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
All right, Bach. You want me to go? Or nah, we let you go. I'll go last.
There it is. Okay.
Who do you got? We'll let you go. I'll go last.
Hold on.
No, you don't. You're done. Do this, Mike, Bach. You're done.
No.
You're done.
One thing.
What?
You guys get to sit there and make up a list. I thought of this list in less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So, my list, it was off my head.
You didn't listen to the captain.
No. I'm just
saying.
saying.
We could take a segment so we can think about it before we just jump out in the ocean and forget about some major heavyweighters that you missed out on.
Well,
and running back. So you're done. You got your list. You're done. Yeah. We're going to ask the text line whose list was better and who would you take? Go, Bach. Who you got?
Well, I think it's still to Terrell's credit. I think he got most of them. I think you do have to start with Barry Sanders, 6-time first-team All-Pro, led the league in rushing 4 times, and obviously his watching his tape jumps out to you. Who'd you have? A second, Emmett? I don't think that's necessarily a bad pick. You could go Jim Brown there, 3-time MVP.
Well, No, you're not gonna derail my show. No,
Yeah.
you're not. This is my part, buddy. You're not gonna derail mine. I don't know why you regurgitating what Terrell had.
Hold on, you can't tell that man how to speak his mind.
Calm down, little dude. So y'all together? That's
No,
what
we're not together.
No,
yeah,
I mean,
because he's breaking your list down instead of giving me his top 10 list.
He's giving you his list.
I can give you. I suppose I can give you this basically the same guys. I wouldn't include Roger Craig. I'd probably maybe go Earl Campbell there.
What?
I mean, we're doing a top 10 NFL running backs of all time.
Yeah.
I like Roger Craig.
Yeah, just based off watching Roger Craig and growing up watching him, it don't matter how many yards you got or how many 1,000 yards rushing you have. Roger Craig did 1,000 and 1,000. So you just take that before anybody ever did that.
I get that. And it's a good argument.
The first
especially
running
in
back to
Nebraska
come
have.
out of the first running back to ever receive out the backfield was, the high stepping and coming out of the backfield just to be a receiver. Roger Craig. So you can sleep on him if you want to.
But was Roger Craig like at his peak even better than like there's some short-term guys that you could throw in here that don't necessarily have the numbers, but like a Bo Jackson or a Terrell Davis. Like
you can't put them in with Roger Craig. You got to be crazy.
You don't think so?
No, they didn't play long enough.
But at their peak, they were better.
No, you didn't see Roger Craig. Did you ever see Roger Craig play?
I know of Roger Craig. I've seen his
You
stats.
need to go watch some tapes of Roger Craig. That's what you need to do, Pop.
You're arguing a top 10 all-time NFL running back.
Seen him
I
play,
don't think anybody outside of Nebraska would argue Roger Craig. Maybe San Francisco.
If you've seen that San Francisco team when they won the Super Bowls, more than one with Joe Montana, that was a team.
Oh, you're making me the bad guy. Don't put a guy on the list that's not even in the NFL Hall of Fame.
That's
Not
okay.
even in the Hall of Fame. And you got him in your top 10.
You damn right.
I got to fight. Yes.
Now I'm the bad guy.
Break up the happy home.
Push you out on O Street with that.
Break up the happy home. That's what I'm talking about. You guys came in the world by yourself. Y'all didn't come in together.
It's all right. I'll give him a hug when we go on.
You didn't put Marshall Faulk on this list. I think Marshall Faulk probably is above Roger Craig.
Well, you can't listen.
Don't talk about Roger Craig anymore. Just read your damn list and let's go, Bach. All right.
You had an opportunity to give your list, Bach, and you chose to break down Terrell's list and tell
because
what's on his list.
He's got probably 8 of the 10 that should be on a top 10 NFL list.
But the name of the game that the captain instituted in the show was give me your top 10 list. I don't want you to break his top 10 list down because your list is going to be different than my list and his list. And listen, at the end of the day, it's top 10 to you. We ain't getting paid off of this. We're not going to do no major poll off of this. Let me give you my top 10 list.
All right.
Number 1, Jim Brown.
Whoa.
When I think of a running back, if I had to pick a Jim Brown chose to retire. He could have played another 5-10 years. Okay. And look at his stats if you don't believe me. I like Jim Brown because if I'm the general manager of a football team, right? And I got to pick out of all of these running backs, who am I going to pick?
How long did Barry play?
I don't know, 8-9
About
years.
The same amount of time.
Yeah,
10,
okay.
8,
Thank you. Go ahead. You're right. It's your list. Go ahead and read your list.
Yeah. Why you hating
Jim
on my
Brown.
list? Why you list hating?
I'm right here. No, Jim Brown. Okay.
Why you list hating?
Okay. I'm not list hating. Go ahead.
All right. So don't stop me. I didn't stop you in your clarification of some of the guys that you chose. You don't stop me. Now, Jim Brown, number 1. Number 2, this is who I would choose if I had to build a team. It would be the great Walter Payton. Are you kidding me right now? Stop it. His list. He gonna put this dude gonna put Chris Johnson on his list. Let's let you know. You don't know nothing about
my list. So
you don't know nothing about no running back. The fact that you even put him on the list.
He just forgot Walter.
I took Chris Johnson out. He
forgot way more than just Walter. Okay.
But that was the main one, yeah.
All right, number 3 on my list would be, of course, Barry Sanders. Number 4, Earl Campbell.
Yeah, I forgot Earl. Yeah.
Of course you did.
You never did get them sausages for me, so I'm still mad at you and Earl.
I've been back to Louisiana.
Yeah.
I've been back to Louisiana.
Whatever. Best sausages in the world.
All right. where I'm at, 5 or 6? 1, 2,
I think
3.
5.
Number 5, Tony Dorsett.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Man, y'all don't
Your
know
list
nothing
is
about no
terrible,
football.
man.
You don't know nothing about no football. You don't know nothing about no football. Tony Dorsett.
I like Tony Dorsett. I do,
Dude.
but
Tony
not in my top
Dorsett.
10.
Probably not top 10.
Yeah.
Man, we talking my list, not
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah, your list.
Okay? This is my list
You
of
might as
who
well.
I would. And by the way, Bach, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Oh no, I know Tony Dorsett's a really
Okay.
good. Probably
So
not top 10 to me, but yeah.
So what I'm trying to tell you is, it's not like he played 10 years for the Cowboys.
Mhm.
He had 91 touchdowns, 16,000 all-purpose yards, 77 touchdowns rushing, 12,000 all-purpose rushing yards. Come on, man. What you talking about?
You going by stats.
No, I'm not. I mean,
That's-
I'm going by
okay. I'm just
going by stats, but let me go by something else. How many championships did they win when Tony Dorsett was the running back?
not one.
They won one.
One probably. Yeah.
Get your
One.
mind right, dude.
They sucked after that. My dad is a big Cowboys
But
fan.
only a first team All Pro once.
Yeah.
I don't care. Tony Dorsett's running style is what I like.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, my number 6 guy is Roger Craig.
Oh, okay.
Because Roger Craig can bust you up on a lot of different levels in the pass game, in the rush game, and he can block.
You both be wrong. That's fine. I'm telling you, Roger Craig doesn't make this list anywhere outside of Nebraska or San Francisco.
That's according to you. You're not a football guy.
That's right. I'm not a football guy.
I mean, when I say no, Bach, I don't mean you're not a football guy like that. I mean you're not. Your history of football only goes
Starts in
back
the 90s.
to
the 90s.
stats. No, I'm saying you only go back to stats. We talking live action. We witnessed these guys, and if you don't go back and look at them, then you can't compare. And I'm not saying that Adrian Peterson wasn't great, right? He ain't in the top 10. I wouldn't pick him before none of these guys I'm about to pick right now. Not a one of them. Okay. Now, my next guy, Gale Sayers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't. Gale Sayers.
Gale Sayers.
Number one, he's from Omaha. So anytime you got a greatness from Omaha, he got to be on my top 10. I got to go with it. Okay. Let's go to the next number after Gale Sayers, which would be what? 8? No, 7. Emmitt Smith.
The all-time leading rusher at number 8.
Yes, I wouldn't pick Emmitt Smith over Jim Brown, Walter Payton, Earl Campbell, Barry Sanders, Tony Dorsett, Roger Craig. I wouldn't do it. Emmitt Smith had a great line. I'm not saying Emmitt Smith wasn't a great running back. He had great balance, but he had a great team around him. And Emmitt Smith is in my top 10. So don't.
All right, 9.
Usually you're a
we want your
championship
9.
counter, though, and Smith has a few of those as well.
We want your number 9. Just go ahead. You're
Can't you tell? My number 9, Eric Dickerson.
Oh, I was going to say, if you don't.
You're talking about somebody with one of the greatest running styles and with speed, power, everything. Eric Dickerson had it all. Vision, he had it all. On a weak team, mind you. Okay, like Barry Sanders. Okay. My next guy and my last guy to round out my top 10 is none other than Marshall Faulk. I mean, really? Now, I got some honorable mentions so I can help Bach out.
No, you get no honorable mention, sir.
No,
You
no.
get no You get no honorable mention.
I don't have honorable mentions because they're not. These are my top 10s, but I want to give Bach and their listeners an opportunity to throw out some other running backs that maybe you didn't call or I didn't call, right? There's some other guys out there that neither one of us called, you know what I mean, that I think are great running backs that deserve. I mean, how can you deny Marcus Allen? Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
How can you deny Marcus Allen? Curtis Martin.
He won't make my top 10.
In the Hall of Fame?
Yeah. You missed LaDainian Thomason, though. Hey.
LaDainian Thomason, I wouldn't pick him in front of none of these guys I got.
What?
No. Well, listen, O.J. Simpson didn't even make my top 10.
All right, Bach.
I mean, you got to think about Big John Riggins.
Yeah.
He one of my favorite all-time running backs. Thermo Thomas. Come on now. Franco Harris. Huh? What about Jerome Get on the Bus? I don't know if I'll throw Frank Gore in there. Would you put Edgerrin James in the conversation?
No.
Oh, I'm talking about honorable mention now.
No.
Not honorable mention? What about Terrell Davis, honorable mention?
That's another list.
Again, to me, if you're doing like a best 3-year run, he'd be in the top 5, but he just didn't have any longevity.
Yeah, I'm good with my list. I don't think that listen, the stream line's open. If you text line's open too. If you think you got a list that can hold mine, or whose list is better, because Bach didn't give us a list, so he's going with Terrell and his list.
I can give you my list real quick. All right.
Oh, you want to go lad? So
yeah.
You see them trumped up charges, Terrell? See how he put that on us?
But it's
go ahead.
The thing is, like I said, it's basically the same thing, except for I had the time to kind of think about it before Terrell did. So I'm not going to exclude Walter Payton. So I'd probably go Barry, Walter, Jim Brown, Dickerson, maybe Earl Campbell, Emmitt Smith. I agree with you. Probably a little bit down, even though he's the all-time leading rusher, probably down the line a little bit. Gale Sayers. I would put OJ, Adrian Peterson, and I think I got one more. I'd probably go Tomlinson.
Yeah, there you go, Bach. Good list.
All right, you heard the list. You heard each other's list. I hope we y'all wrote them down, right? Who's on your list, Terrell? We gonna let you take Chris Brown, whoever you, whatever guy you put on there.
I have Chris. My list is Barry, Emmett, Jim, LaDamian, Roger, Eric Dickerson, OJ, Adrian Peterson, Gale Sayers, and Walter Payton.
You didn't even have them in the beginning.
Well,
you didn't have Walter.
You don't see any scribble.
You didn't take Walter. We can run the tape back.
I don't care what you run back.
Did he have Walter in his top 10?
Yeah, I got it written down.
Yeah, well, he took Chris Johnson out and put Walter in.
I never. What do you?
He never wrote down Chris.
Look,
Johnson.
I never wrote down Chris Johnson.
But you picked Chris Johnson.
No, I didn't pick. Once I write it, and then it's an.
No, I didn't. Yes, you did.
Whatever.
You picked Chris Johnson over Walter Payton.
No, I didn't. I changed that.
You did now, but we'll let you change it.
No, I've been changing it. You need to see my paper. Can you see my paper?
We don't care about your paper. You picked your top 10. We're going to put an
This is
asterisk.
why I don't like playing games with you, because you try to contradict what somebody do and try to tell them how to play the game, but you can't tell me what to do because it's not even written on my list that says Chris Johnson.
The text line is open, and Chris Johnson is written on my list that you said Chris Johnson.
I don't care what your list says. Your list is
not
relevant to me.
You know why you write stuff down when people talk?
Look, because I wrote it. Hey, you didn't write it down.
You know why it's good to take good notes in class?
Whatever.
Do you?
Oh.
You know why you write stuff down? Because we forget a lot of things. And if you write it down, you didn't forget. If I write down everything you say,
this is why I don't go
top
to
10
Omaha.
list.
You know what? This is why I don't go to Omaha.
Eric,
Omaha people, man. Omaha people, they're something else.
What do you mean, us Omaha people? What do you mean?
You Omaha people.
Explain yourself.
Yeah, I won't.
Eric says you two argue like an old married couple.
No. I was going to say something, but hey, I'll stop that.
8893 says Jamal Anderson?
No.
Maybe for a flash, but not for a career.
Just for a dance.
Yeah.
Best
the
dance.
Dirty Bird, yeah. Great dance.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think if you're gonna start talking them names, you got to go Marshawn Lynch, Tiki Barber, Sean Alexander.
I would never put Tiki Barber in those lists.
Terrell Davis.
Oh my God.
Edgerrin James.
Tiki
What do
Barber.
you mean, Frank Gore? How are you talking about Tiki Barber? Do you even know what did Tiki Barber do?
If you're gonna put Tiki Barber in there, I'll put Larry Zonka in there or something.
You could put Larry Zonka in there. I like Larry Zonka. Otis Anderson, Corey Dillon, Priest Holmes, Bo Jackson, like you said, Steven Jackson, Fred Taylor.
Jamal
what about Herschel? What about Herschel Walker?
Walker.
That's one of my favorite players. Ricky Waters, Ricky Williams.
I used to like Herschel.
I love Herschel. That's one of them. It seemed like every 34, I'm a 34. I like 30. I'm a 34.
Yeah, that's probably 134. Okay.
What?
Nothing.
How about Henry? Derrick Henry has kind of been the boss of the last 5 years.
Yeah, but has Derrick Henry won a championship yet? They got there, but I don't think they won, right? Not even close.
They didn't even get there. No.
Yeah, no, he's not. No, I wouldn't. I like Derrick. No, I take that back. That's a big. Could you imagine Derrick Henry playing for the Chiefs?
We'll see. He's playing for the Ravens now. It'll be fun with Lamar Jackson.
Dude, the Ravens.
Make a run.
Goodness, that's a run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look at the Ravens and Philly and what they did in the offseason. To me, those are my two favorites. Ravens and Philly.
I can see it.
Out the gate.
Other than the Chiefs, who are always in the mix.
Yeah, well, if you give somebody $500 million, they got to be in the mix. Okay, that's the entertainment part of football. Now, do we got any sport news, or we just going? We got anything coming out of spring?
We didn't listen to the spread. We didn't listen to the conference they had the other day, so we can do that press conference when we come back.
Yeah. Well, you changed the music up.
Yeah, I forgot what time it was.
Rock with me. I know you in your car. Bobby head. All right. 93.7 the ticket. We're powered
by
Power
infrastructure.
Power
Underground
Grant.
I said excavating.
Fastest 2 hours in radio. I'm with
the black shirt
and
Buck.
Be right back.
Here you go. Coffee's on me and my new BFF. I thought I was your best friend forever. BFF like best financial friend at Members Own Credit Union. Right now, they're offering $100 when you consolidate or transfer a loan or an existing credit card balance and meet requirements. Plus, you get great rates and free advice from a financial partner that will put you first. That sounds like a match made in heaven. Members Own Credit Union is the type of bestie you can count on. Get started today at memberzonecu.org/BFF. Limitations may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-2840.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Banking should feel personal, not intimidating. At Western National Bank, we're about real connections. Founded by two ordinary guys with an extraordinary vision to know each and every customer personally. Fees, they suck. Avoid all fees with Western National Bank's Compass checking account. No monthly fees, no minimum balances, and get this, 5.12 APY on the first $1,000. Open your Compass checking account online in 5 minutes or less at mywmb.com. Experience the difference with Western National Bank. Visit mywmb.com. Member FDIC.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, expecting lots of sunshine, but it will be windy. We'll see an action high around 63. Tonight, clear skies and a continued breeze with a low around 36. And tomorrow, we'll see lots of sunshine with lighter winds in the forecast and an action high around 72. The meteorologist Kyle Huck for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Omaha Supernovas are back in action this Saturday, April 13th versus the Atlanta Vibe at Gas South Arena in Atlanta. The Mullen Motors pregame show with Derek Pearson and Renee Saunders starts at 5 p.m. with first serve at 6. Make sure to tune in to the Next Ag Appraisal Realty postgame show right after the match ends. Catch all the action on your flagship station, 93.7 The Ticket, and statewide on the Supernovas Radio Network.
Hello. Believe it or not, old phones are one of the most common pain points in offices today. Many of these phones are beyond repair because parts aren't available to fix outdated devices. Whether it's a traditional phone system or cloud-based VoIP technology, Hamilton Business Phones can help upgrade your connection. We make it easy to sync your office phone with your cell for seamless call handling, no matter where you work. If your current office phone can't do this, you deserve better. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket. At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
I called. You didn't return the call. Called a couple times yesterday. No, nothing.
But I did crickets. Hold it. I called first, and then I got this. I don't know where Sip was. If you're in the bathroom, I get the. He goes. He answers. He goes. Hey, hang tight. I'm writing right now. And I don't know. I'm like, well, why are you whispering to me? He said it just like that. Hey, sit tight on that one. I'm writing right now. And I'm like, what is he doing? Is he in the bathroom or what? Where are you at?
Can you give us the scoop on what happened there,
where
Sip?
were you when I called you? Because I did call you back.
Hang tight. Hang tight. I'm writing. Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What y'all waiting on me for? Jeez.
Your show.
Well, who are you? you can check out, buddy. You're a part of this show too.
Hey, we don't know if you want to bring it back in or what, sir.
No, I was letting you guys when I'm here. I let you guys lead the show.
Well, I do have a little bit of news that's kind of interesting. Scott Drew, the Baylor coach, who is seen as the favorite to replace John Calipari at Kentucky, has released a statement saying that he is sticking with Baylor, all but saying that. So basically, saying that they're going to be pursuing more championships in Waco. So the Kentucky job is kind of reminds me of the Alabama job in football, right? Where you could argue, especially with the recent success, I mean, with both programs, maybe the best football program of all time with Alabama, the best basketball program of all time in Kentucky. But in any case, they basically get to pick and choose, who they want of the litter. And but we saw with Saban, there are a few guys that turned down the job. Now I've seen that here with Kentucky. You got to believe, probably with Scott Drew out of the way, that maybe Dan Hurley, who just won the back-to-back championships at UConn, might be the next big look there. But Kentucky's not gonna go with a small name here, so it's gonna be a big name one way or the other. We'll see where that lands.
Yeah, Husker news. I don't like basketball, especially Kentucky. No, it's not good. Can we get a transfer from Kentucky or something? Can we pay them $500,000?
Yeah. How about this? I do have something college football related that we can bring in here. So Oregon State running back Damian Martinez is entering the transfer portal. He's going to be one of the best running backs in the nation. I mean, considered kind of a top 15 type of guy. Maybe follow Michigan State and go to Jonathan Smith, to Michigan State, his coach last year. But the interesting part of this is that Martinez implied to the Oregonian or Oregon Live in a text message that Oregon State's collective, Damnation, did not live up to its promises. He said, I want everyone to know that they did not buy me a house. I did. So he used his own NIL to get a house. They did not buy me the car. I did. They did not give me $400,000. I didn't receive even $100,000 of the $400,000. Like they say, it's a business decision. All these fans saying I got the stuff and that they gave me everything. The collective didn't give me anything. They lied. Damnation co-founder Kyle Bornstad said none of that is true. He said whatever commitments were made to Martinez were fulfilled. So you've got a little bit of a back and forth. He also said every single thing that I or this collective has said that they will do for the student athlete, we have 1,000% delivered. Period. That's facts. So we got a little bit of an argument here.
Ooh, this is where we're treading though, because if you mess over one of these guys or these guys get hurt about something that you did or said you were going to do and didn't do, they could really throw you under the bus. So if you tell me you're going to do something, you probably should do what you say you're going to do.
Well, it's interesting because it appears, like he said, he bought the house because he's got his own NIL money, and so it kind of lets you know top guys, even in Corvallis, is using this to buy a house. So he's making some pretty good money. But he also, so they gave him a car, and then he's riding around with a different car now. So the assumption is that because they didn't give him the second car, was that maybe he traded in or sold the first car to get the second car. So there's a little bit of reading between the lines. And then there's also the idea that maybe, the payments were partial. Maybe he expected them in full, but, so there could be a breakdown in communication there. But one way or the other, it's leaving to Damian Martinez getting frustrated enough to leave. He said, for what it's worth, him leaving, his choice to leave, didn't have anything to do with NIL or any of this. But he did not give any other reason why he's leaving. But there are plenty. Again, his coach left. Oregon State is now not in the Power 5. So, I mean, there's a few different reasons outside of that he could go to. But for a while there, it seemed like he was all in with the Beavers.
Did you just say that wasn't a part of his reason to leave? And he brought that up?
He said that, yeah.
Yeah, well, he contradicted himself because you don't bring it up. If that wasn't your reason to leave, you'd stick on what your reason to leave was.
Yeah.
I don't think you switched the game up. I don't think. If I'm leaving because of this. I'm not going to be like, well, NIL is they don't do what they say they're going to do. Well, then that's the reason you left. Because maybe you were promised $400,000. They didn't give it to you. Well, I would leave. Tell me, Bach, you're going to give me $400,000. I know you got it.
Yeah.
Or Black Shirt say, I'm going to give you a car, VJ. And then once I get here, he'd be like, nah, I'm just kidding, psych. You know what I mean? So.
Well, same thing happened with the kid from Florida. I think they offered him how much, Bach, when he said 13?
Yeah,
13 million.
Yeah, 13 million. He never got any of it. So he just, ripped up his national letter intent papers and went somewhere else. I mean, this is the way they made college football. These kids are worried more about the money than worried about the stuff that comes with it in football, like going to class, and not saying they don't go to class, but getting a scholarship was all we got, and $300. Now they want $400,000 a year. Oh my God!
Well, it was Jaden Rashada who you're talking about, who ended up going to the Sun Devils. But yeah, I mean, there's been a few of these horror stories, I suppose, between miscommunication with collectives and players. The flip side of this is that this Martinez is, it's not like a projected recruit. He's part of somebody that they would hope to retain. And of course, Trent Bray, former linebacker coach at Nebraska, under Mike Riley's staff, is now the Oregon State head coach, again in a spot where they're kind of still trying to figure out what their long-term plan is alongside Washington State to try to get back into the haves as opposed to being left out in the have-nots right now. Wild, interesting times in Corvallis, but just to kind of think about the instability that's there, and then to have what would probably be considered your best player, some sort of mix up with the NIL operations. It's not a good start. And I don't know how much Trent Bray has any part of that. It's just kind of going on the peripheral with him.
Yeah, I shout out to Trent Bray. I mean, of that whole entire staff on the defensive side of the ball, me and him had the best relationship, and he really wanted my nephew, but defensive coordinator probably anyway. My point is, I think that all head coaches that are head coaches, like Mike Minter told us, they're going to have to deal with this type of situation some kind of way, either on one side or the other. Because how do you figure out why would I pay a Dylan Raiola this and then pay a Dan Kalen that? Do I pay the same thing that I paid Dylan Raiola to Dan Kalen? Who makes that decision? What's the discussion? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's so much red tape. It's so much ocean to try to swim through that. It's just, you might as well just leave it alone and hope for the best. Man, go too awfully quiet. Go.
I was just listening to the conversation.
Well, you're supposed to be joining the conversation. Go.
I don't know who Trent Bray is, so I don't even know why I'm going to answer.
Dang, really? The linebacker coach?
Well, did you miss the Mike Riley era? Because if you missed it, you didn't miss much.
No, I did meet Mr. Rogers before, though.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So.
Go at the break, Terrell. Earn your keep.
All right, 1040 O Street, the Mill Coffee House, the ticket 93.7, the Captain Show. Be right back.
Crazy.
Always up to no. Hi, this is State Senator Carolyn Bosin. Education is a cornerstone to building a strong, vibrant community. I voted for the historic increase in funding for education in the legislature. As a state senator, wife, and mom, I believe Lincoln is a great place to work and raise a family. My husband Reggie and I are local business owners and understand the valuable role of education in our community. This is Carolyn Bosin, and I am asking for your vote on May 14th, paid for by Bosin for Legislature.
Hello. Believe it or not, old phones are one of the most common pain points in offices today. Many of these phones are beyond repair because parts aren't available to fix outdated devices. Whether it's a traditional phone system or cloud-based VoIP technology, Hamilton Business Phones can help upgrade your connection. We make it easy to sync your office phone with your cell for seamless call handling, no matter where you work. If your current office phone can't do this, you deserve better. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
The Omaha Supernovas are back in action this Saturday, April 13th versus the Atlanta Vibe at Gas South Arena in Atlanta. The Mullen Motors pregame show with Derek Pearson and Renee Saunders starts at 5 p.m. with first serve at 6. Make sure to tune in to the next Ag Appraisal and Realty postgame show right after the match ends. Catch all the action on your flagship station, 93.7 The Ticket, and statewide on the Supernovas Radio Network. Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a Mill coffee and tea inside? Oh, yeah.
This is a game changer. Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
What's on Tuesday?
Looking for a job that feels like family? Join Lincoln Industries, where tradition meets innovation. They're a family-owned, privately held manufacturing company with a passion for excellence and a commitment to their community. They have openings on all shifts at both the main plant and air park facilities, offering flexibility to fit your schedule. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, there's a place for you there. At Lincoln Industries, they invest in their people's success, providing opportunities for growth and advancement. Apply now and become a part of something special at Lincoln Industries.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl Jordan with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Women may be complicated, but I make sure buying jewelry isn't. Your gal has a style, and you can figure this out. Is she more of a classic necklace kind of gal, or does she rock the boho chic vibe with layers of delicate bracelets? This is crucial intel. Not trusting your intel? Stop in the store and we'll sort out the details. I promise to make this super easy. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Hockey season is winding down for the Lincoln Stars. Our final home game is Friday, April 12th, as we take on the Sioux City Musketeers at 7:05 at the Icebox. It's fandemonium all night long as we salute our great fans with prizes throughout the game. Don't miss out on your last chance to catch the Stars take the ice this regular season. Purchase your tickets now at LincolnStars.com.
What do you think of when you hear the chocolate season? Artisan chocolates? Of course, they have the best chocolates this side of the Atlantic. Friendly neighborhood coffee shop? Yup, they're that too. A nationally recognized top-tier brunch spot. Waffle weekends, baby. And the place to grab a gift for literally any occasion? Everybody loves chocolate. See for yourself at the Chocolate Season, 40th and Old Cheney, or order ahead online at thechocolateseason.com.
If you're looking for a pre-owned tractor to upgrade your operation this year, you'll find a wide selection at your local Landmark Implement. We'll work with you to find the right equipment for your needs at a price that's right for you, all backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network. During the month of April, get financing as low as 3.9% for up to 72 months on model year 21 through 23 wheeled 8R tractors. Visit landmarkimp.com to see our complete inventory, or stop by your local Landmark location today and experience the Landmark difference.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yeah, turn me on. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. You dropped the bomb on me. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. You dropped the bomb on me.
Okay, it's Captain Show 93.7 The Ticket. Let's get to some real business. Last segment. So let's hear from cornerbacks coach Bach. Give us some information.
Yeah, by the way, we'll have.
I know it's over.
Yeah. Matt Rule is speaking with the media today, so I think we'll get a little bit of that later on. But we don't have time to get the clips quite yet. So we'll go back to Evan Cooper the other day. We didn't play this yet, and look at what some of the defensive backs are doing in there. Here's Evan Cooper saying he was just kind of talking about Tony White and the fact that he stayed.
I've not known Coach White for very long, but I feel like I've known him my whole life. Like, when you guys talk to him, you can feel it. Like, he's one of those guys. Like, I love being around Coach, and whether he was here or not, I'm happy. If he could go somewhere and elevate his career and elevate his family and the way he lives, I'm all for that. But I am relieved that he's here because I think we accomplished a couple things on defense, but we left a lot on the table. So I think we just kind of getting better in year 2 of the system. It helps.
And then I think one of the more interesting things that come out was talking about Malcolm Hartzog practicing at one position. Of course, he went from cornerback and safety, bounced back and forth last year. Some felt, I know VJ, you said this, that he's kind of had a sophomore slump, maybe because of that. Here's Cooper on Hartzog playing just one position.
I should probably apologize to Malcolm. I put Malcolm in a bunch of sticky situations due to injuries and stuff. And now this spring, I'm just having him focus on one position. I know he can play them all, but I just want him to fine-tune the things at one position. And I think, I've seen him grow in that area. And it's been fun to watch. You know, he's just comfortable now. Instead of me moving him all over the place like a bad coach, like whatever. But he's been working at it, so I'm happy with his progress. Say that again?
What position is he?
He's a safety. Yeah, he's playing safety now. Yeah, and he can flip over and play corner if I needed him to, but it's just good for him to be able to stay in one position and work at it. Say that again?
Why do you like him there?
Our field safety is kind of like a nickel in certain positions or certain down the distances, and he can do those things. And he's also really smart and tough. He can play in the post. He can play man. He can play in halves. He can blitz. He can do all those things. And in the NFL, teams who play with a nickel, that's kind of like one of the most important pieces, you know, because the nickel, they have to be very versatile. And that's what Malcolm is.
Go ahead, Terrell. You defense. You open this up.
Well, you know, he had that bad year at corner, and I think that when it's kind of hard because you look at guys like Baron Miles, Mike Foreman, guys with that stature and size. It's like it's a hard kept thing to do these days, like because all the receivers would be like 6'5", 6'4", 6'3", and I think he's
Yeah, he's
5'9",
5'8",
5'8", and I think the year the small corners are done with, and especially now you got them at safety, and that's or the nickel. That's kind of hard to put that pressure on him like that because I sometimes that nickel has to come up and hit them big backs. I know I've seen this kid hit, but can he do it over and over and over and over and over and over? Can his body take that? So that's one of my main concerns, and it's just I don't know, man, about this situation right here. This is kind of hard and kind of a messed up feeling or a messed up way to talk about it.
Yeah, I still think he's a corner. I don't think he's a safety, but if
he's not a safety. Yeah, we know that.
But he can play a dime. He can play a dime safety corner. He can play a nickel safety corner. I get what coach is saying. The alley guy, he will come up and swipe your legs out from under you. He will come up and hit. I'm concerned that his size will get exposed. Now, hopefully you got your front seven are so good. Javen Wright, your the monster, Robinson, your two ends. You hope that they're that good that now he can just play in space like Terrell did. See, there's a difference, though. Terrell was undersized, but he knew how to play in space. He knew how to find the ball. I don't know if Hargrave got that find the ball mentality just yet. And listen, you got to deal with big backs in the Big Ten. You got to deal with people who might run the ball at you 8 straight times. So I don't know. I hope that he puts some size on. I think safety could be good for him. He puts me in the mind of Joe Walker. Remember Joe Walker?
Yeah.
Safety. He puts me in that mind. But Joe Walker was about 210, 215 pounds, 200 pounds for sure. 5'10" for sure. I could say 5'8", but he might get mad at me. So I don't know. I like the fact that coach understood that he had him in bad positions because he kept, when injuries happen, you trying to figure out to put your best 11 out there on the field. But
yeah, I mean, one thing I'm not complaining because you got to do what's best for the team. I mean, if the team feel like you better fit them at safety, then you do what you have to do for your team.
When I think there's certain packages, if I heard him right, where he's saying he's not necessarily kind of playing that. He's kind of playing the rover, not necessarily strong or free safety, which is interesting because you got Deshaun Singleton and Buford, even the younger Buford, that's going to be trying to get playing time there. So it feels kind of stacked as safety. But maybe instead of having Gifford out there for certain packages, maybe have Hartzog out there when you're in more passing downs. Maybe you do something like that. But I did want to get your guys' thoughts too on his thoughts with Isaac Gifford here. This is again Cooper yesterday or Tuesday talking about Isaac Gifford.
Everything. Legitimately, Isaac Gifford is one of the best players in the country, and pretty soon you all will see. Like he's a warrior. He's tough. That's why he's got the single digit. You see him out there, shoulder harness. He does not want to miss a rep. He covers well. He knows the defense at a high level. He knows offense at a high level. Of course, he tackles well. That's well documented. Even before I got here, he was that. He's just one of those guys, like, as a coach's dream. Like, everything I ask him to do, he just does it. And then he holds the other guys accountable for not doing it. So he doesn't have a weakness.
Now you put a target on his back. I think that's one thing that you should have left just to when the season started. Now you got, I'm just saying, if you're going to label a guy like that, you put a target on his back, and people would probably dissect every little thing he do during the season. If he does miss a tackle or does something wrong, then people will come back and use that against the coach. So, you got to choose wisely of what you say about things like this.
Yeah, we talk about Deuce, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think if he uses off season to get bigger, stronger, faster, I think he could be a guy who would be an electrifying football player. I don't think he was that guy last year. I think he was in the spot, and he definitely helped us, and he was an intricate part, but he didn't make the plays. Gift dropped a lot of interceptions, right?
A key one against Minnesota that would have ended the game, particularly.
That's what I'm saying. So there's hopefully this is what coach is talking about. Him fixing those little nuances of his game. The leadership thing, I've never been a problem with me and Gift. It is making the big play when it's time, not whiffing on a tackle when it's you and him in open field. That's the Gift that's got to stop. That's got to step up to the plate this year and be the leader, not 75% of the time, but 100% of the time. If a ball is coming Gift's way, he's not going to drop it. He's going to pick it and go to the house.
Now, it only sticks out to me because historically we've had these comparisons from coaches of coming out and saying, oh, this guy's going to be the best safety, or this guy makes throws only, this guy in the NFL can make. This guy's going to be the next Dave Remington. So when you hear it specifically, and again, it's to Terrell's point, I think Isaac Gifford's a fine player. I think he's one of the best players on that defense. But when you say one of the best players in the nation, that's where you start to kind of say, well, you might eat those words. I mean, he could have a phenomenal season and still not make all Big Ten because there's 18 teams in the Big Ten. It's tough. So it's it's just kind of interesting. I think to Terrell's point, I would choose my words a little more wisely, but at the same time, maybe he's trying to bring him up, get him to kind of fulfill and meet that level of potential that he sees in him.
I think if Gift has the season that he had last year, but makes the plays that he missed, he'll be in that conversation. He'll be in the conversation because he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make plays. So he's got to make if you go and look at can you pull up his stats real quick from last year? I'm quite sure Gift was either 1, 2, or 3 in tackles last year. I would imagine
he might have even led the team.
I'm trying to tell you now. He was either 1, 2, or 3. I know that for a fact. So and he missed plays last year, and I think Gift would tell you that he missed some plays that he wish he had back. So now is this his senior year?
I believe so. Yeah.
So going into your senior campaign where he's looked to as being a leader, if the coach is giving you that much juice, you got to step up. No question. Because it sounds like coach is dependent on him, and coach thinks highly of Gift to say the things that he said on a national level. Now
Oh,
He's
good.
got to back those words up.
Yeah, Gifford not only led Nebraska in tackles, but he did so by 32 tackles.
I told you.
He had 82. Omar Brown was second with 50.
And Omar Brown wasn't even a starter in the beginning. So what I'm telling you is, Giff. The reason why that said that Giff is the best. Look at the stats. The stats don't lie. Give me another guy. What's the next
what the
guy?
stats tell you is that whoever's getting open, he's making it in the midfield because they shouldn't get to that level where he has to have 82 tackles. So where are the next guys to, and where's the linebackers at on that list, Bob?
Well, like Gifford and Brown, I mean, that's two defensive backs leading the team. Then you have Reimer, Wright, Bullock, all from 45 to 42 tackles. Hendricks was right in there, and then Hutmacher at 41 tackles.
So see, I mean, you've got out of that group that's coming back. Somebody got to step that game up. Giff can have 100 tackles. What do you mean?
Yeah,
don't matter. Giff blitzes. He does all kind of stuff, and he's the free runner, right?
Yeah, he's the rover. He's the rover. So
yes,
he's allowed to move around.
So he should have that, but he should have more than that now coming into his senior year. If we're going to make a run at the Big Ten championship, we're going to need him to have 100+ tackles and maybe 4 or 5 picks this year. If he has 100+ tackles, 4 or 5 picks, he'll get drafted. Mark my words. If he has 100. If he has 100 or more tackles and 5 or more picks, Gifford will get drafted. He will be in that conversation as one of those top safeties in the country.
Yeah, he would be. I mean, that's a heck
What's
of a
what's the guy from Iowa? What is he? A corner or a
Cooper
safety?
DeJean. Yeah, they're talking about maybe playing him at safety. He's kind of checks all the measurables as far as the corner, but there haven't been too many white corners in the league since Jason Sehorn, so you kind of wonder about that.
Hey, he's still a first rounder, though.
Yeah. So we'll see. But there's been talk about moving him to safety. But it's just kind of interesting with Gifford because I do think, and Matt Rule said it today as I was scrolling through Twitter, is it's not the highlights that are missing for Nebraska to get to a bowl game. It's those lowlights. And Gifford just had a few of those. And I think that's, despite leading the team in tackles, kind of sticks around. Like I said, that Minnesota game, he missed a critical tackle against Iowa. That could have finished that game out. I believe it was Iowa, maybe it was Wisconsin, whatever it was. So, it's just about, like we said, I mean, sometimes he's in the position and just doesn't make the play. And if you can just turn that a switch, and Tommy Hill kind of did that toward the end of the season. He started picking off balls that he wasn't picking off earlier in the year. And then you could see all the
but he had his share of drops too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
by the end of the year, he was getting picks, and now he's considered like a lock on defense for one, and just by many, maybe a top 15 type of corner across the nation just for not dropping the balls that come his way.
Well, we'll see. I think the spring ball, me as a coach, I'll wait and I'll let whatever he does in the spring, I'll let that do the talking for me. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they love bulletin board material, right? We love to put stuff what people say on bulletin board. Terrell's right. You got to choose your words wisely, because if he doesn't live up to the expectation, now the question is, well, what was you looking at, coach? Right?
Yeah, then you had a media all down your back and blowing that same quote up.
But if he does,
I'm an example of that, because I hear those things and hold them on to him for years.
Yeah, see, that's why we're saying what we're saying. Be careful what you say, because Bach will hold on to it.
That's right.
Mark that day, Bob.
I still remember Bob Diaco saying Joshua Kalu is going to be the best safety in the nation, and he's a good player, NFL player. He was one of the best safety in the nation. Of course, that was not the only thing going wrong with Diaco's defense.
What's coming up next? What you got?
Adam Carricker's Big Ten show is coming up next. It'll be for about half an hour. We got Royals Day baseball as well. So if you want to listen to the daily shows, hit us up on our streams: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Ticket FM, your app, any of that stuff. Otherwise, but the signal will be Royals baseball here in about 25 minutes.
Go.
Yo.
What you got?
I don't know. Just chilling.
Oh, no Call of Duty.
Nope. PlayStation went dead. PlayStation.
Fastest 2 hours on radio. Forget your PlayStation. You didn't say it fast enough, Black Shirt. Fastest 2 hours of radio is on. Well, it's over. My bad. I'm with
the Black Shirt
and
Bach.
Power.
Power.
Infrastructure.
Power.
I say now underground.
Brand.
Excavating.
Hey, we'll see you guys tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday? Thursday?
Yeah.
Friday.
It's tomorrow's Friday?
Yeah.
Yep.
It just makes good sense to show up on Friday. So Terrell won't eat my sandwich.
We'll see.
Get us out of here, Terrell. Get us out of here.
All right, them fastest 2 hours of radio is over, and so is this show, and so is the Black Shirt, Bach, and the Captain. We are out 93.7 style.